Hello students, let us continue the session on revision in the chapter surface area and volume. 13th question is, a wall 24 meter long, 0.4 meter thick, 6 meter high is constructed with the bricks each of dimension 25 centimeter into 16 centimeter into 10 centimeter. If the mortar occupies 1/10 of the volume of the wall, then find the number of bricks used in constructing the wall. If you can recall, the similar type of question we had solved it in objective type questions. Let's do it again. Since they have mentioned the dimensions of the wall, we can find out the volume of wall. So the volume of wall will be the length 24 meter multiplied to the breadth 0.4 meter multiplied to the height 6 meter. On multiplication we get 57.6 meter cube. They have also mentioned that mortar will occupy 1/10 of the volume of the wall. So the volume of brick will be 1 minus 1/10. Volume of brick in the wall will be, from the total volume we need to subtract the volume of the mortar, so it becomes 1 minus 1/10 of volume of wall. This becomes 9/10 times 57.6, which will be 51.84 meter cube. We'll find out the volume of one brick, then we'll divide. Volume of one brick will be equal to 25 centimeter. We need to convert that in meters, so it becomes 25/100 into 16/100 into 10/100. On calculation we get 0.004 meter cube. So the number of bricks will be equal to volume of brick in wall divided by volume of one brick. This will be 51.84 upon 0.004. This will be equal to 12,960. So 12,960 bricks are required for construction of wall. Question number 14. Find the number of metallic circular disc with 1.5 centimeter base diameter and the height 0.2 centimeter to be melted to form a right circular cylinder of height 10 centimeter and diameter 4.5 centimeter. Here the number of metallic disc which can be made will be equal to the volume of right circular cylinder divided by volume of one metallic disc which is circular in nature. So pi r square h is the volume of cylinder. I will write 4.5/2 because the diameter is given. I'll convert that into radius. So pi r square h divided by pi times metallic disc has a radius 1.5/2 whole square into 0.2, the height is 0.2. This metallic disc also will be in the shape of a cylinder with the height 0.2 centimeter. So this has to be simplified. The pi will get cancelled. We will be getting 4.5 into 4.5 is 2.25. Into 10 divided by 4, and this will be like 4.5 into 4.5 into 10 divided by 4 divided by 2 into 2 whole divided by 1.5 into 1.5 into 0.2 divided by 2 into 2. This 2 into 2 will get cancelled. We'll be getting 4.5 into 45 divided by 1.5 into 1.5 into 0.2. This will be 3 times. This will be 30 times. 0.2 can be written as into 10 by 10 if you do, becomes 5. So on simplification, we'll be getting 90 into 5, which is 450. Therefore, the required number of metallic disc will be 450. Now we shall move on to exercise 12.4. First question. A solid metallic hemisphere of radius 8 cm is melted and recasted into a right circular cone of base radius 6 cm. Determine the height of cone. One of them is a hemisphere and the radius of the hemisphere is given as 8 cm. Let me mention the radius to be capital letter R, 8 cm. One more is a right circular cone and the base radius is given as 6 cm. We got to find out the height. Here one figure melted and recasted into another, their volume will remain same. So volume of cone will be equal to volume of hemisphere. Volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. This will be equal to volume of hemisphere, which is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Here, since the denominator 3 is present, I can cancel them out. Pi can be cancelled. So h will become equal to 2 times of r cube divided by r square. Here 2 times. Capital R is the radius of hemisphere. So 8 into 8 into 8 divided by radius of right circular cone, which is 6 into 6. Let's simplify. We'll be getting 28.44 centimeter. This is the height of the cone. Next one, a rectangular water tank of base 11 meter into 6 meter. It contains water up to a height of 5 meter. If the water in the tank is transferred to a cylindrical tank of radius 3.5 meter, find the height of the water level in the tank. So here there are two things. One of them is a rectangular water tank. A rectangular water tank will be in the shape of a cuboid. And one more is a right circular cylinder. This is only a rough diagram. Here water is present in the tank, rectangular tank. In this rectangular tank, the water is till 5 meter high. They have given the length, which is 11 meter, and they have also given the breadth, which is 6 meter. This same water is being transferred to a cylindrical tank, and the radius of the cylindrical tank is given, it is 3.5 meter. We got to find out how much will be the height of the water. Since the volume remains the same, volume of cylinder equal to volume of cuboid. Volume of the cylinder is given by pi r square h, and volume of cuboid is lbh. Let us substitute the values. 22 by 7 into 3.5 into 3.5 into h equal to length is 11 into 6, breadth height is 5. So 0.5 times is 3.5. 0.5 multiplied to 22 is 11. So h will be equal to 11 into 6 into 5 divided by this product is 11 into 3.5. So 11 will get cancelled. We will be getting 30 upon 3.5. This will be approximately 8.6 meters. Next question. How many cubic centimeters of iron is required to construct an open box whose external dimensions are 36 centimeter, 25 centimeter and 16.5 centimeter, provided the thickness of the iron is 1.5 centimeter. If 1 cubic centimeter of iron weighs 7.5 gram, find the weight of the box. Let me draw a rough figure. This is one of the side of the box. The thickness of the iron is 1.5 centimeter. This is the thickness. I will mention that with the red color. This is the thickness 1.5 centimeter. So from here to here also will be 1.5 centimeter. Now, as per the given question, the breadth of the box is 25 centimeter. Length of the box is 36 centimeter. And the height of the box is 16.5 centimeter. So there are two dimensions here. One is a external dimension, another is internal dimension. You got to be very careful while writing them. Let me write external dimensions with symbols LBH and internal dimensions with the symbol L1, B1, H1. The length of the external dimension is 36 centimeter, breadth is 25 centimeter, height is 16.5 centimeter. Now the internal dimension, when it is considered, we need to subtract 1.5 from both the ends. That is 3 centimeter has to be decreased, so it becomes 33 centimeter. Hope I have made it very clear why this 36 has become 33 now. This 1.5 and 1.5 to be subtracted from 36, so 33 it becomes. The breadth will be 25 minus 3, it becomes 25 centimeter. Similar is with the case of height. 16.5 minus, height, it's a open box. Since it is open box, 16.5 minus 1.5 we need to do. 16.5 minus 1.5 is 15. So the volume of iron in the open box will be equal to external dimension LBH minus internal dimension L1, B1, H1. So the external dimension is 36 into 25 into 16.5. We need to subtract 33 into 25 into 15. On simplification, we get the volume to be 3960 centimeter cube. This is the volume of the iron. Therefore, weight of iron will be equal to the volume multiplied to the density. The density is, they have given 7.5 grams per centimeter cube. This is the density. This centimeter cube will get cancelled. We'll be getting as 396 into 75. That will be in terms of gram. To convert in kg, we'll divide it by 1000. We'll be getting 29.7 kg. Question number 4. The barrel of a fountain pen, cylindrical in shape, is 7 cm long, 5 mm in diameter. A full barrel of ink in the pen is used up for writing 3,300 words on an average. How many words can be written in a bottle of ink containing 1/5 of a liter? Here, radius of the barrel is 5 mm by 2 because it's a diameter. So we get it as 5 by 20 centimeter. I have converted millimeter and centimeter. This will be 1/4 centimeter. Height of barrel is 7 centimeter. So now we will find out the number of barrels. So n times of volume of barrel will be equal to volume of ink. So n times of, it's a cylindrical in shape, so pi r square h will be equal to 1 by 5 times of 1 liter. So n will be equal to 1 by 5 of 1 liter is nothing but 200 centimeter cube divided by 22 by 7 into 1 by 4 into 1 by 4 into 7. 7 will get cancelled. We will be getting 1600 divided by 11. Therefore, number of words which can be written will be, they have given 3300 in one barrel, so into the number of barrels divided by 11, this will become 4,80,000. So 4,80,000 words can be written using 1/5 of a liter of ink. With this, I'll end today's session. We shall take up few more questions of the chapter in the next session. Thank you.